It's a thrilling time for F1 fans as many drivers' contracts are ending, hinting at an exciting, silly season ahead. Among them is Alexander Albon, whose contract with Williams is up for renewal. Recently, he shared insights on his future plans during a podcast interview. So, let's dive into this video today to know more about Albon's potential departure from Williams and what it means for the upcoming F1 season. Here we begin. Lewis Hamilton caused a stir by starting the silly season in Formula One when rumors of his move to Ferrari emerged, surprising many fans. There are also talks about Max Verstappen possibly leaving the dominant Red Bull Racing due to internal unrest within the team. Another driver to watch this season is Alexander Albon. He has been performing impressively at Williams since 2022, sparking speculation about his next move. Albon himself acknowledges the speculation, stating that while he's focused on his current team, he's aware of the opportunities in the driver market, and he says, "It's something that we know. You're going to have to wait and see, but on my side, I'm totally focused on the team. I know it sounds generic, but I indeed love being a part of this team." The tie continued. Building the team and this upwards progress that we're on is very exciting. I wouldn't deny and say there are opportunities around. There is a very fluid driver market right now, and I think it's exciting, it's moving around. But my focus and my entire time is put on the team and me to go racing, and that's it. Albon is leaving? After Alexander Albon's strong showings with Williams, there were talks about him returning to Red Bull in 2025. Red Bull still had a spot open alongside Max Verstappen, the current world champion. There was uncertainty about Albon's contract, with some believing he might become a free agent by the end of 2024. Lewis Hamilton's surprising move to Ferrari also made people consider Albon a potential candidate for Mercedes. However, during the launch of Williams' 2024 car design, team principal James Vowles clarified Albon's situation. He said, "Alex is signed with Williams until the end of 2025. It's not something I've been very public about because I don't feel the need to." Vowles emphasized that any reports suggesting otherwise are just speculation. This means Albon is committed to Williams for the 2025 season. "We want to make sure that we provide an environment that matches Alex's skills. He's an amazing driver who deserves to be up front in races," said James Vowles, Williams' team principal. "We have discussions about where we're headed. Our goal is to stay together for a long time, but we have to earn that right. It's not just handed to us. We have to show the world that we're not the old Williams. We're moving forward constantly." When Albon was asked if his deal meant he was staying with the team in 2025, he replied, "Let's wait and see. Time will tell. My main focus is on 2024. We need to focus on making progress for 2025. That's where my attention is. Realistically, I want to stick with the team. If the team reaches where I envision it, I'd sign a long-term contract. We're in this together, aiming for the top," Albon stated firmly. However, Williams' boss, James Vowles, didn't confirm if he'd allow Albon to leave for a good deal, emphasizing that he prioritizes the team's interests. "Would I let him go? My duty is to Williams above any individual. So, if a decision goes that way, it's because I firmly believe it serves the team's long-term goals," Vowles explained. Vowles is clear about Albon's importance in Williams' resurgence. He considers the Thai driver a crucial part of their project and has made that clear. "I've already told him directly that I want to continue working with him even beyond his current contract," Vowles reveals. "This journey we're on is long-term and I see him fitting perfectly into it. As our project progresses, he will grow alongside it. Alex, for that matter, is the ideal fit. I couldn't ask for anyone better." Despite constant rumors about Albon's future in the driver market, Vowles isn't bothered. "I'd actually be disappointed if people weren't talking about him," he explains. "It suggests that we haven't made all the right choices. He's an outstanding driver who deserves a car that's pushing towards the front of the grid. It's our responsibility to provide him with a platform where he can showcase his abilities," Vowles continues. "We need to deliver a car that allows him to perform at the level I know he's capable of." There's a growing trend in Formula One for teams to secure drivers with long-term contracts. Williams reportedly aims to keep Albon for the foreseeable future, following a similar approach to other top drivers like Max Verstappen, Charles Leclerc and Lando Norris, who all have multi-year deals. Centering the team around one of Formula One's most remarkable talents greatly enhances their chances of advancing their revival efforts. Albon's combination of personality and skill inspires the team and produces results on the track. It's a win-win situation. The team understands they need to show progress this year to retain him. This will validate last season's improvement and outline a clear trajectory for future seasons. It's crucial to demonstrate that their recent success was not a temporary spike, but rather a sustainable upward trend. What does Alex Albon think of his future? Even though James Vowles, Albon's boss at Williams, has confirmed that Albon is under contract until the end of 2025, his name continues to surface on the wish lists of other teams. Teams often plan years ahead when considering potential drivers, and some are willing to negotiate with other teams to secure their desired drivers. Albon seems like a natural fit for Formula One, experiencing a remarkable turnaround in his career trajectory. After being dropped by Red Bull in 2020, the 27-year-old found new life at Williams. In his first year with the British team, Albon focused on building his confidence and proving himself capable in F1. He then demonstrated his leadership qualities by helping Williams achieve their best championship position since 2017 in his second year. This impressive career revival has garnered attention from teams across the grid. Alpine and Haas have reportedly shown interest in him in the past, and this interest has only grown. At least 4 other teams have identified Albon as a potential future driver. So it's not surprising that when Charles Leclerc and Lando Norris signed new long-term contracts with Ferrari and McLaren recently, Albon became a significant figure in the driver market. This market is expected to be quite eventful over the next few years. How does he feel about all this attention? "It's fantastic," he said during our conversation before the news broke that Ferrari had signed Lewis Hamilton for 2025. "It's somewhat reassuring to know people are talking about you while you're focusing on your own work." The driver market buzz has started earlier than usual this year, as teams are already setting their plans in motion. All eyes are on the end of this year. I'm eager to see where Williams stands then. I believe we've set the foundation for a competitive car, and now it's about ensuring we've done everything right. He continues, "At the end of the day, your performance is what matters most. That's where your focus should be, because that's what attracts or doesn't attract teams. I'm passionate about working with this team and witnessing our progress. I'm eager to see how much we improve this year. I have certain expectations for the car, but only time will tell." "Even though Lando and Charles signed their deals early, there's still plenty of time for me to decide," Albon states, taking a pragmatic approach. It's logical for him to wait and see how Williams performs this year, especially considering the significant investment from the owners and the team's positive trajectory with each improvement they make. However, it's also wise for him to explore other options. Albon recognizes that he still has room to improve his performance, but he knows this upward trend won't last forever. Therefore, his decisions over the next few seasons will be crucial for his career trajectory. The potential teams. Albon is committed to driving for Williams this season and the next. However, many teams have expressed interest in him for the future. In Formula One, it's common for drivers or their managers to have discussions with other teams, whether it's a casual chat in the paddock or a more formal meeting over coffee. This ongoing dialogue is part of the sport's dynamics. As Mercedes considers potential replacements for Hamilton, they might explore Albon's availability. They've contacted Williams before about drivers under contract, as they did when they signed Valtteri Bottas from the British team. Other teams on the grid are also interested in Albon's services and might approach Williams to discuss possibilities. When asked about potential interest in Albon, Williams Vowles emphasized his responsibility to the team's long-term goals. However, it's clear that his priority is to retain Albon and make him a central figure in Williams's revival. Albon has been linked to Red Bull in the past, and with Sergio Perez's contract ending soon, there might be an opportunity for him there. Additionally, Mercedes will have a vacant spot once Hamilton joins Ferrari in 2024. Albon has confirmed there have been discussions about his future, but he's focused on the upcoming 2024 season and assessing any improvements at Williams firsthand. This will be his fifth F1 season and his third consecutive one with Williams after starting his career with Red Bull's junior team in 2019. So, what do you think of Albon's future with Williams? Comment below and subscribe for more.